Breaking news. A little green man has been running around the neighborhood stealing people's coins. A sketch artist has provided a picture for us. If you know this man, report to us immediately. That's blimmin' Luigi. Okay, sir. Tell me about this Luigi fella. I swear, this is the only time I've seen him. No wonder he likes coins. Know anything else about him? Alright, well, let's start from his birth. Of course, everyone knows about how Mario came about. In case you don't, he debuted in the arcade game Donkey Kong in 1981 under the name of Jumpman. He was who you played as to defeat Donkey Kong, and later appeared in Donkey Kong Jr., but not Donkey Kong 3. I can see why though. A few years later, Nintendo came up with the idea of a new arcade game. They decided to use the character of Jumpman for the game, but the main feature of the game was the two-player mode, where you could both play at the same time. This was where Luigi was born. Jumpman was named Mario after Nintendo's landlord, and Luigi's name was given to him as it sounded similar to the word Ruigi, which meant similar, obviously mentioning how Luigi had a very similar design to Mario in these early games. Well, I mean, he had one thing going for him. He was green. Mario Brothers was released in 1983. However, Luigi's first appearance is actually in a Game & Watch based on the arcade game. However, this isn't actually counted here, as he looks like this in the game. The arcade game was where Luigi was first properly seen. He wore green in the game as red and green are opposites on the colour wheel. This would let the two players stand out. At this point, the two players were identical, which would follow on in Luigi's next proper appearance in Super Mario Bros. On the NES. But the real question is, why are his clothes white in the game? His green ones were in the wash. Luigi started to fully change in the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2. He was given a higher jump to Mario and was much more slippy on surfaces. This was later expanded on in the English and US version of Super Mario Bros. 2, where Luigi had a completely different design to Mario and also had his higher jump, which he is now known for. Sadly, after this there wasn't a lot of improvement for the guy. In Super Mario Bros. 3 and World, Luigi was once again the same design as Mario and was only used as a two-player character. However, in the GBA and All-Star ports of these games, Luigi did have his Super Mario Bros. 2 design. Luigi was famously absent from Super Mario 64, although many believed he was still unlockable. Miyamoto had planned for a multiplayer mode with Luigi that was eventually scrapped. Luigi didn't appear in Mario Sunshine either, but just before that, he got the first game of his own, Luigi's Mansion. This was a big step for Luigi as he finally stepped out of Mario's shadow for the first time since. And the game also expanded on his unique personality of being a bit of a coward. Luigi began to appear a lot more in the Mario series in games like New Soup, 3D Land and World, as well as Galaxy. He got 2 sequels to his own series, Luigi's Mansion, and finally stepped out of his brother's giant Italian shadow in 2013, which was dedicated to him as the year of Luigi. We also saw him get his own 2D game called New Super Luigi U. Being the player 2 to my brothers in a lot of games growing up really made me appreciate and like Luigi as a character more than Mario. Luigi is a very relatable character. He is often not given enough credit for all the acts he does, and he displays a lot more emotion than his older brother. I just hope that we get to see more games starring Luigi in the next few years. Maybe Year of Luigi 2 in 2023. Let me get this straight. This Luigi fella is a computer game. Well, no. He's the character in the game. He's trapped in the computer game? No wonder he's gone insane. I knew those things were corrupting our youth. Did you just listen to any of the stuff I explained? No. Anyway, boy, if you catch any more glimpses of this fella, let me know. Oh, that was weird.
Luigi!
I knew it! Well, that was a strange turn of events. Anyway, in other news, man eats his chocolate wafer.